Hey, so today I'm going to talk about Perfectly Acceptable Press, which is being run by Matt Davis since about 2014. It's based in Chicago. Um, it's a kind of risograph printing service and then occasionally venturing into publishing. And they have a hand in Zine Not Dead Fest in Chicago. Um, and it's so Grand Electric Thought Power Mother came out today, and Loveman came out 4 years ago. Um, and while this has actually been available to purchase and at a few Comic Cons since June, it's now, thanks to Floating World Comics, it's got better distribution because for smaller publishers, sometimes they'll be able to team up with larger publishers and get their comics distributed through under their name, i.e., Floating World Comics, or Fantagraphics has given a hand to a lot of smaller publishers in that sense. And then it means it goes through previews, it goes through Diamond, which means that it can get better distribution and picked up in a lot more comic book shops. So it just makes it a lot more accessible. So we're going to talk about Grand Electric Thought Power Mother. It's quite a long title. Um, so yeah, Perfectly Acceptable Press have put out a lot of stuff. They're kind of creeping up almost to about 50 books in their catalog, although a lot of it is now all sold out. Um, but I have noticed, keeping an eye on them for a few years, like um, they will. So these are books, but a lot of the time they will also print mini comics, um, and they'll print a bunch by artists, and then they'll make these collections, which is these are prime example of that. Um, so Grand Electric, this collects six of Yale Yale Westvin's mini comics and a brand new one as well. So originally when these mini comics came out, they were in just like a one color risograph print. Um, and now, sorry, did I say Yale? I'm not too sure. I meant to say Lale, Lale. Um, I'll write it all down. Um, and I do apologize for all future videos and past videos and present videos where I'm butchering names. I'm so sorry. Um, so this version now has all been recolored, so it's got a 3 color spot offset. Um, this is a really nice, sturdy hardcover. It's chunky. It's over 300 pages. It's an edition of 3000. Um, and while I don't know anything of Lael's work, and I hope I am saying that right, um, I saw this online for a few months and really wanted it. Shipping was way too much overseas. Luckily, it got picked up, i.e., Diamond previews. If you don't know about that stuff, that's kind of like the catalog. Previews world is the catalog in which all your comic book shops flick through. Customers can purchase these monthly catalogs as well. It tells the shop and the customers what is coming out in 2 months' time, so you can pre-order stuff to get it sent to your local comic book shop, or then also get it posted out. So, even if it's not local, but it's in your country, which I would really recommend doing. Um, yeah, so I still don't know anything about this, but I knew if I don't pick it up, I'm definitely going to regret this. And I'm just going to flick through it. I don't know what the contents of the stories are really about, but it kind of gave me this C.F. Schrauen feel to the work. Guess I'm going to keep it flat for now. I'm going to work out a way to... I'm still working out ways to hopefully make these videos better every time. And I have probably 20 videos still to upload, some that are handheld and some on the tripod. But yeah, when you see, you know, pages like this and pages like this, you just think, okay, I need to get this, because 3,000 copies, while it sounds like a lot, give it a few years, it'll be long gone, just like the next book that I'm going to speak about. So yeah, I just thought this looked really interesting, and I'll probably actually find time to read it in the spring, because I have a long list of books I have told myself I have to finally take off my to be read pile and make them my part of my I have read pile. So this is a collection again of what were mini comics. This collects, well, so this is called Loveman Forever and Ever Again. And this is like a writer-artist duo, Ben Marcus, David Kruger. And this collects the first 4 Loveman mini comics, which I believe is everything so far that they've put out. And basically follows this kind of alien who comes down to Earth and is trying to understand how humans interact. The dialogue is so fucking funny. It's so funny. And the relationship of the people that make it, it just seems like they're just best friends, just having so much fun together. So again, this is a really chunky book. It's over 100 pages. There was only 650 of these made, and it came out early 2020. And there's a lot of just really nice production to this. You've got this you've got really nice inks throughout. This laser cut foil stamped dust jacket. Just a lot of really nice techniques going on, and I wanted this for so long, and I couldn't justify the price, and luckily a few years ago, Gosh Comics got a bunch of perfectly acceptable stock, and yeah, I was very fortunate to be able to pick one of these up. So there's a brief kind of breakdown about Loveman, and he just goes on dates and just says, just his dialogue is just so funny. I say dialogue because it does just kind of feel like a sitcom, although definitely works. I think it shines best in like comics medium. And I do have one of the minis somewhere family store in Brighton. They were at Thought Bubble Festival a few years ago, and I was passing that table and they had a few of them, and I was like, oh shit, like I need this. And they didn't even put them on their website. I think they got so few. Yeah, and there's this part somewhere, yeah, I think it was coming up, and I was just laughing my head off reading this. It just feels like really fun comics to write and draw. And while I say they're a duo, I don't necessarily think one of them is only doing the writing and only one of them is doing the drawing. I think there's a bit of a both sides are doing both sides, if that makes sense. Just, yeah, again, just think it's so funny. Just everything's so out of place. And I think they do intend to make some more Love Man at some point. But yeah, that's Perfectly Acceptable Press. Thanks.